All right. Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive.
This time.
We're doing things a
Yeah.
little differently.
We're going behind the scenes today
Sounds fun.
and taking a look at a potential podcast
Okay.
called
Bloodshed Breakdown?
Ooh, I like that title.
Yeah, it's a cool one, right?
Yeah, very catchy.
It's a show that is going to aim to dissect the world of slasher and thrasher films.
Cool.
Classics and hidden gems.
That's ambitious.
It is ambitious.
I mean, covering such a broad spectrum.
Yeah.
You've got your iconic Friday the 13th.
Right.
Then you've got...
All these other titles working out there
Yeah.
that people might not even know,
Right.
but are equally terrifying.
Absolutely, and that's what's so fun about this deep dive.
Yeah.
Is that it doesn't even exist yet.
Oh, wow.
So we're getting like a sneak peek behind the curtain of what this could be.
I like it.
So one of the things that stood out to me in the kind of the pitch materials for this potential show was this focus on the cultural impact of these films.
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
What makes these stories stick with us even decades later?
Oh, that's a good question.
Why are we still so drawn to them?
I think,
It goes back to our, primal fears.
okay.
These slasher films with the masked killers, isolated settings.
Yeah.
I mean, that really taps into our vulnerability.
Right.
You know, the fear of the unknown.
It's like that feeling of being alone in the dark.
Exactly.
Something could jump out at any moment.
And you're just waiting for it.
Yeah.
You know what else I think is interesting?
What's that?
The whole final girl trope.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where the lone woman,
Survives.
yeah, she outsmarts the killer.
Yeah.
It's like this symbol of hope.
Resilience.
Yeah,
In the face of just awful circumstances.
and it's a powerful archetype
Absolutely.
that really resonates with audiences.
Yeah. And I've always found it fascinating, too.
You have this visceral fear, but also this entertainment factor.
Right.
Are we, secretly rooting for the final girl?
Uh-huh.
Or are we just...
Captivated by the killer's mind.
Well, I think...
Bloodshed Breakdown could really dive into that, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Those psychological layers.
That would be cool.
Because these films aren't just about jump scares and gore.
Yeah.
They reflect societal anxieties.
Oh, absolutely. Like you were saying before.
Fears of the other.
Yeah.
Critiques of social norms.
Totally.
And even
The evolution of special effects.
Oh, yeah.
From practical gore to CGI.
Right.
That tells us something, too.
Absolutely.
About how our experience of horror
Has changed over time.
The source material mentions this in-depth analysis, trivia, and personal insights.
Ooh, I like all of that.
Me too. And it got me thinking,
What kind of trivia?
would really hook a horror fan?
Oh, let's see.
Like behind-the-scenes stories,
Yeah.
urban legends,
Ooh,
about cursed film sets.
like spooky stuff.
Yeah,
I love that.
that kind of thing.
I think those details, they really bring the films to life.
They do.
And they create a deeper connection.
And what about personal insights from the host?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like imagine...
hearing them talk about the first time they saw Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
Or some story about
How a particular film...
influenced their love of horror.
Sharing those personal experiences would be so cool.
It'd be like,
Sharing scary stories around a campfire,
yes.
but on a podcast scale.
Exactly.
And I really like the idea of uncovering hidden gems.
Yeah.
There are so many good horror films out there
Oh, I knew
that just never got the attention they deserved.
I'd agree.
Could Bloodshed Breakdown...
Become a platform for these discoveries.
I think it has the potential.
Yeah.
It could be a way for listeners...
To expand their horror horizons.
Yes.
Because isn't it great?
To find a film you've never heard of,
Uh-huh.
and then it just blows you away.
I love that feeling.
Who too?
So for you listening,
Think about it.
what films
Would you want to see explored?
on Bloodshed Breakdown?
Good question.
What movies have stuck with you?
Whether they terrified you.
Yeah, made you think about the genre in a new way.
I like that.
Bloodshed Breakdown could be a really rich exploration
Yeah.
of these slasher and thrasher films.
Offering something for everyone,
Mm-hmm.
from the casual viewer.
As a die-hard horror fan. Exactly.
As you're delving into this genre,
Yeah.
what really defines...
It's a great horror film for you.
Ooh, that is the question.
Is it the scares?
Is it the psychological depth?
Is it the social commentary?
Or is it something else entirely?
Maybe.
Bloodshed Breakdown.
They'll help you figure that out.
That's a great point to end on.
Awesome.
Until next time.
See you then.